Welcome, podcast listeners. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are here for episode number 87 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are joined with Mr. Ayrton Tracy. Yo. Hello.
Hi. Hello, Chuck.
You're right, Bab.
Hi.
You're also joined by our regular Mr. Matt Quine. It is Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
You are this podcast's Matt Quine.
I am.
You are also a few other podcasts Matt Quine as well, aren't you?
Just well, I mean, I've guested on others, but I'm only a host on one more for now.
You're an absolute man titan. You do many things, fingering many pies.
I definitely finger many pies.
You dirty bastard. Oh, that's why we love you.
I always remember American Pie. It just feels like a warm apple pie, doesn't it?
Well, at least we're not talking about Rasputin's dick.
Rootin' tootin' Rasputin.
That's it. So, how are we, guys? All
yeah,
good?
not too bad.
Seems like we've all taken our dirty bastard pills today.
It's a good thing, even.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know if
the loony bin let me out for a couple of hours to do this today, so it's all right.
Good on them. I'm gonna have to sort some drinks for that.
Yeah.
So what have we been up to this week? I have done shitloads, like literally fucking shitloads. So I think I'm gonna go last with that one. Matt, you've not done fuck all this week.
I've done very little, so I suppose I should go first.
Go on.
Because I'm very busy at work and I do lots of other things. When my band's not gigging and I haven't got any other things on, I don't really get much time to play.
Yeah.
I really should set aside some time to learn some of the songs that we're supposed to learn for these challenges.
Yeah.
But as yet, I haven't managed to do that. What I have done, though, is because we have guests on the other podcast and they come in and predict pay-per-views, we've got somebody coming in at WrestleMania who enjoys having a bit of beef on Twitter. So on the run-up to WrestleMania, obviously it's the biggest time in wrestling, and I'm cutting some promos, basically pretending like I'm a wrestler, cutting promos, putting the other guy down.
Yeah.
In the form of blues songs.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Your mama sucks dick.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But so with his permit, I made sure that he was, because he's like, most of the stuff is just like calling each other a dickhead when we say stupid things on Twitter, which is fair enough, and I'm made sure that he's aware that this is what's happening. So for the next like 3 or 4 weeks, there's going to be like a few of them appearing on my Twitter timeline of me winding somebody else up.
Nice.
And I'm sure he'll cut some promos back at me and it'll be a good laugh. And yeah, so literally the only time I've picked up the guitar is to write some stupid blues. like literally one bar of a 12-bar blues, just calling somebody else a muppet.
You dickhead.
That kind of thing, yeah.
It's the best kind of blues, that is. I once had a competition to like with another guitarist friend to write the shortest blues song, and we ended up with I woke up this morning and then I went back to bed. It was a brilliant moment. Not so much for music, but for the rest of those things.
Yeah.
How are you getting on with rock and roll, Matt?
Played the intro on an acoustic as a warm up. I mean, it's basically 12-bar, isn't it? It's just a different way to do 12-bar.
Yeah, it's spicy 12-bar, that isn't it?
It is. Yeah, I've played through the intro again a few times on an acoustic, but I will do this month, and I will make sure that I get videos of at least this one and Smoke on the Water on the internet somewhere.
Cool. I mean, we are a good. We're over a quarter of the way into this month. A third probably is
over a third, I think.
Yeah, is more accurate, and I have not. I just have not. I will again. I'll pull it at the bag because we've got more days in this month. So,
Like 3 more days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
So
I'll be sound.
in those 3 days is where I'm gonna really find the inspiration to try. So, but yeah, Ayrton, you've had a little bit of time off the cast, haven't you? And in that time, you've done some things.
Yeah.
One of the things was getting really fucking high last time.
Yeah.
Really
myself.
fucking high.
Yeah, comatose myself. Apart from the obvious getting smoked out, I've done 2 gigs, 2 local Blackpool gigs. First one, we opened up for a Swedish band called We Are the Catalyst. That was a really good gig. Nothing went wrong. And they recently went digital, so the guitarist was using a Line 6 Helix as everything and an 8-string, and it just sounded absolutely, it was just a wall of sound. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. So it's making me want a Helix even more. And then the other one was we were headlining in a small pub. We brought a band from Manchester. The gig went all right, but load in and load out was fucking dreadful.
You told us about this.
Yeah. We had to move all of our stuff, including PA sets. My 4x12, which is a fucking heavy motherfucker. My Marshall head, all the PA, also a heavy motherfucker, all the drums, all the bass stuff, all the other guitarist stuff. Set it all up, let the other band do the set. We jump on straight after because we were running late, and then pack it all down and then take it back up the stairs. Now we practice at the top of a pub, and it's 7 flights of stairs. And it was just pure manpower, and it was just me and the drummer. It literally killed me and my drummer for about 4 days. We couldn't do anything, and our backs are still bad from it.
Shit, man.
Can I make a recommendation? 112 cab.
Let's see, yeah.
Nah, I won't mind. I've got my TB12, but I won't use it live. Can't be arsed. I want something that looks the piece. Went to an auction yesterday. A few people. There was a couple of banjos on for sale. There was a George Formby, whatever his name is.
George Foreman's the boxer
who makes grills.
Yeah, lean.
Same fucking shit in it. They estimated it for 700 to 800 quid. It went for.
Can I point out that he played a banjolele and not a banjo?
I know, that's what I thought. That's the thing with like banjo. I was like,
didn't he do both?
I've only ever seen him do banjolele and ukulele. I'm not saying he never played a banjo, but I've only ever seen banjolele and ukulele. I
mean, that went for 1,200 quid, and then there was a
fucking banjo.
There was a 19th century mandolin that I had my eye on, and that went for 110 quid. Now I researched it, and some people sell them for like 800-900 quid.
Oh, mate.
In bad condition. This was like pristine condition as well. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, you should have been on that one.
I know. And then today just went got some more guitar hangers, and there was a Ibanez ART 300, which is
just the artcore stuff.
No, it's the ARTs are the
Les Paul type shapes.
Les Pauls, with the active pickups, aren't they?
Yeah, and this one had it was called Cayman skin.
Oh yeah. So it's like a textured, almost quilt, isn't it? It looks a bit like quilt top, but it's a textured.
It's a maple. Yeah, it is maple, but it was absolutely beautiful to play. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I played one of those ARTs actually, and it really did surprise me how playable it was.
Yeah. The only problem is they take 2 AA batteries.
Okay, that's weird. That's really weird.
I know.
What? Active pickups were 9 volt.
Yep, 2 AA batteries it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to find them on the fly.
I suppose that's probably why they've done it, isn't it? Ibanez,
nah.
they ain't no fools, are they?
Nope. I'd just take them out and just put fucking Fishmans in it.
Yeah, I mean that's the temptation to do it, isn't it?
Take them out and put a decent set of paths in there.
Kind of defeats the point of the ART series.
Yeah.
They've got the AR series for that, which is kind of like the double cut Les Paul kind of classic style.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You're
love
more
Ibanez.
of your Santana type.
Oh, I am such an Ibanez nerd. I'll know you. I saw.
I don't want active pickups on a guitar, especially like it's not for me. Like for the stuff that Ayrton's playing, I get you, but
yeah, completely.
For indie pop and rock and like light rock music and a bit of like 80s synth stuff, you don't need active pickups.
It'd be like bringing a Gatling gun to a knife fight, wouldn't it? That
a
little bit overkill.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favourite things to do is when we're playing something that we need sparkling clean is to just like kick in the OCD halfway through when we're practicing, just to see if anybody notices. And every single time it puts our drummer out of time because he's just sat there creasing at the back of the.
Yeah, but potentially not the greatest thing to do. But
I don't do it at gigs, just practice.
Just at practice. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, loads of stuff this week. I did some recording with Yeomans. We did a little guitar tracking, and we recorded 2 tracks. One of which can only really be described as bordering on liable for Earth, Wind and Fire. I reckon they could probably take us to court with that one. It's so motherfucking funky that it's just damn. But we also recorded like a kind of heavy blues track, and we imbibed in the joys of multi-tracked guitar. So both of us did our rhythm parts, and we double-tracked both rhythm parts. So it ended up with like in places like quad tracks of the same riff happening. And it was so, like, in the chorus where we're literally doing pretty much the same thing, it's so fat. It's just such a fat sound.
Yeah, we've done that on the album. We've is it quad tracked? Yeah, I think we've quad tracked every single riff on one of the songs, and it's just
Yeah, you do. It's mental how much of a difference that makes, but you just get such a fat sound out of it. So fat. So yeah, multi-tracking kids, do it. Just do
the
it.
way to go.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
Get big, fat, chunky ass tone. And the great thing as well, I didn't bother bringing an amp or any pedals. In fact, I bought 2 pedals. I bought a phaser for the funk song, and I bought a Mojo because I am me. But I didn't end up using the Mojo because Yeomans has at a very similar point at where I got bitten by the pedal making bug. So did he, but he's got a hell of a lot more spare time than I do. So he's now got a board which is full of probably about 12 drive and dual drive pedals that he's made. So we pretty much just had drive Christmas, and we're just like, okay, I'm going to track it with this drive now. I'm like, yeah, cool. And then you do it with this one and this boost, and it's so good. So we've got 4 tracks with 4 different drive pedals. So yeah, it just fills in all of the spectrum of EQs. So that was awesome.
So you didn't need to use a bass then?
I mean, there will be a bass on it eventually, probably really low down in the mix, because I don't think we need any more fatness to the track. We'll EQ it so it sounds like a hi-hat. So yeah,
that well-known needed bass sound, the hi-hat.
Yeah. But after that, we decided we hadn't had enough guitar playing, so we went to a guitar shop that is named twice, and Yeomans wants a Strat. Having only 4 Strats already, he decides he wants a Strat. So
I mean, I totally don't get that at all.
Yeah. So I mean, I decided to indulge. So we tried loads of Strats. First one we tried was the Schecter Nick Johnston, because he's had his eye on that for quite a while, and yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. So kind of seafoam green, standard kind of Strat layout. It's got 1 volume, 1 tone rather than 2 tones. Indonesian made, I believe. Had locking tuners, a graphite nut, and the neck, I believe, was some kind of treated maple, I think roasted maple, and had like an oil rubbed finish to it. So it felt amazing. It played really nicely. It sounded good, and it was hard to argue against the price point as well. And
they're the ones that are like $750, something like that.
Yeah, I think they come in just under 800, but there was a B stock one for 700. So, I mean, we went there for Yeomans, and I found it very difficult not to leave with that Strat. But
fair enough.
For fairness' sake as well, we decided we'd do some comparisons, and we compared it to a Soar Classic Pro, I think it was called.
So the like classic Fender style 3 single coils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar in terms of spec. Again, locking
a lot more pricey.
Oh yeah. Like to 2,200, I think, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, locking tuners, 2-point trem again. I don't think it was a graphite nut, but it was very well cut. Neck slightly slimmer, slightly flatter radius by the feel of it. Very nice guitar, but playing them side by side, it was very difficult to justify this Soar against this like 700 quid Schecter, and I didn't think that would ever come out of my mouth. That sentence.
I mean, is the Schecter the green one?
Yeah, the
seafoam.
Yeah.
Do they do it in any other colour?
Not that I'm aware. No. It's actually a little bit darker than seafoam. So it's like almost like an aged seafoam.
Teal, like a dark teal.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I want a Strat.
Yeah.
But and you're kind of selling it to me apart from the colour.
Yeah. I mean, you said last cast that you wouldn't buy a Baja Telecaster in shell pink because you could buy the cheaper one and then spray it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I could do that, but
yeah, there you go.
The problem is then there's so many color options in my head, and like, is it a green? What's a white plate?
It's kind of aged white. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure I can think of something.
You probably could. And I will say I've played plenty of Strats, and I was very impressed. Like even the pickups as well. Like I'm a spoilt man when it comes to pickups, and they weren't bad pickups at all. But we also if we were just comparing those two, it would have been a decent afternoon. But we went very scientific on this, so we went for another another strat, and we decided to try out the replacement of the Mexican standard, which is the player series.
Player series, yeah.
Very similar spec as well, so like 2-point trem, standard nut, glossy neck rather than a satin feel or an oil rubbed feel. The tuners weren't locking as well, but for that at that price point, you wouldn't really be expecting that. The pickups are upgraded from the old Mexicans, so they're not ceramic; they're Alnico magnets. And both me and Yeomans were blown away by the quality of these player strats. And
good.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting a step up from the Mexicans, but it was worlds apart. And it was so good to a point where Yeoman says, if this sunburst was a lighter sunburst, I would be leaving here with it today.
Really?
Yeah. So out of those 3 strats, he thought like the price to quality ratio on
the player was
the player was the one.
I take it he didn't leave with any, or was he?
No, he didn't leave with any. No, he's put a deposit down on another one though. And
is it a Silver Sky?
No, it's not a Silver Sky. It's so Fender do a very similar one, 2-tone burst with the lighter. So it's a light center rather than a kind of ready brown to black burst.
Yeah.
But they do it in a nitrocellulose finish.
Right. Okay.
For around that price point as well, and I think he's put a deposit down on that. So, yeah, we'll be talking about that in the next couple of weeks, I reckon.
Excellent.
So, I mean, getting to try all those out was awesome, and we were trying them through a Blues Junior, which usually I would be scoffing at. However, this little Blues Junior did an absolutely sterling job. It wasn't incredibly trebly. The EQ controls did things. It sounded great. It sounded like what I imagine all of the people who have bought them and made them one of the most popular amps in that price point, what they hear. Because it sounded really, really good.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't all shrill and tinny and...
No.
All those words I've used to describe it in the past.
Yep. So
that was I've had 4 experiences with them. 1 was in a shop, and 3 were I've got a couple of couple of people I know locally have got them.
Yeah.
And every experience I've had has been single coils make it sound almost like somebody cutting your ear with glass, and even with humbuckers, they're still a bit shrill and tinny and a bit eh.
Yeah, well, I can only assume that the most recent range of them are doing something different to them, because it's. I mean, when we first plugged in, it was a bit shrill, but then I rolled back some of the treble, boosted the bass in the middle a bit to kind of compensate, and it then just sounded good. It just sounded like your standard Fender tone. There was still a bit of brightness because we were putting Strat single coils into it. But I completely understood why people buy them from listening to that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it surprised me as much as it surprised you, Matt.
I really wasn't expecting you to say that at all.
No. What did surprise me though, I thought that the reverb was spring, and no matter how many times I booted that amp, obviously when the store clerks had turned around, I kicked it and I kicked it and I kicked it.
And you couldn't get a spring sound?
No, I didn't get a spring. So I assume it's digital reverb now.
I thought they were spring, but shows what I know, doesn't it?
Yeah, so.
These players are really fucking cheap, aren't they?
Exactly that, yeah.
Go on, how much?
They're only £529.
Yeah, it's about that.
I might be checking one of them out.
Yeah, like I say, definitely worth doing. We didn't try the trem systems on any of them because why the fuck would you? They're there for looking at only.
Yeah, you tighten the screws at the back as much as you can and make sure it's wedged to the fretboard, don't you?
Oh, speaking of that, I was playing my my Squire Strat this week, and I thought I had locked the trem down by doing exactly that, like screwing the trem arm claw as far back as I could. When I was tuning it up this week, it had the tiniest little gap, which meant that it was floating ever so slightly, and I felt personally attacked. I felt like it had betrayed me.
It has. Yeah. It has betrayed you.
I don't even think I've got the trem arm for that trem anymore, because I replaced it with a Wilkinson trem system. Because it's just...
And then you went, I don't need this anymore.
I threw it away, and it jammed in a bicycle's spokes, and he fell off, and it was hilarious. So yeah, I was playing my Squire Strat, but swing it back onto the the guitar. I'll talk about my Squire Strat a little bit later, actually, because I played it with a bit of vengeance this week, and I'll tell you about that. The final thing that I tried, because I have got a massive stunner for SGs at the moment, was a 61 Heritage SG, which on paper is the ideal SG for me. It looks exactly how an SG should look. It's got the half guard, kind of vibrant cherry red, beautiful looking thing. Oh, just thinking about it makes me ever so slightly turgid. However, I played it really light, beautiful, comfortable neck. The pickup sounded great, really responsive. However, how fucking ever. The Gibsons still don't know how to cut a fucking nut. The G string, wanky. The G string would not stay in tune to a point where I would tune the guitar up, because I happen to have bought my my polytune clip to the shop with me. That's how much I weren't fucking about. So I tuned it up like with my tuner.
Yeah.
First bend on the G string goes out by a semitone.
Semitone?
Yeah, pretty much a semitone.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I mean, were they like dead strings or?
No, brand new strings, or at least felt like they had life in them.
Next thing is, were they broken in properly?
If it was breaking in, I could understand that, but I played it for a good like 15 minutes, and they still yeah. So the reason I knew it was the nut is because I'd bend up and it'd go out of tune. I'd reach behind the nut, pull it back, and then it'd go back pretty much
in tune,
pretty much to the tune. Yeah. It was
dire.
Really fucking annoying.
Yeah. When you see when you're out at a club, well, when I was younger and this was me, so like see a really beautiful woman, you're like, oh, that is and then she turns around and it ruins the illusion. It was exactly that. It was the moment that the bubble burst.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was not leaving with it. I weren't leaving with it anyway. It's fucking expensive. But I'm sure life would have found a way if that G-string would have stayed in tune.
Pretty sure you could do what the guitarist from Scale Rock did, couldn't you?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What, pikey it in a couple of amps?
Yeah. I mean, he wondered why they caught him when he had a fucking Blues Deluxe down his trousers. Like, yeah.
Oh dear.
That, of course, it's my knob. It's giant and square, mate. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor lad. Hard times. The legend
Things
of
people
the
do
Rent.
for cocaine.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
When we said sex, drugs, and rock and roll, we didn't literally mean it, mate.
That's it.
Yeah, we kind of took it literally, didn't we?
Yeah,
He
poor
did.
bastard.
Yeah, I've got to live hardcore. I've been told. So yeah, that was our foray into guitar. I did say that I'd mention about this Squire Strat. So I was listening to the Tone Jerks podcast this week. I think it was this week. It might have been last week's because I caught up on a couple all at once. And there was one of those coil files.
That was last week's, not this week's.
Yeah, he mentioned he's like they said, neck pickups on guitars. Oh, it drove me mental. I was literally screaming at the podcast. Like, never have I been so angry. So, hence me pulling out my Stratocaster. I was like, I'm gonna show him. So I ended up plugging in my Strat, putting the neck pickup on, and just like Hendrixing out. And the entire time I was muttering under my breath, "Fucking Tone Jerks."
Brilliant.
I've told them about this as well. I've started Instagram beef with them.
There you go. So I've been starting Twitter beef. You've been starting Instagram beef.
That's it. But I feel I'm justified because neck pickups are fucking delicious. I love me a good neck pickup.
I know you do.
So yeah, like finally this week, the previous Friday saw the release of the follow-up to my Harley Benton SC550 review. So Fletch put some pickups in it, as I've told you many a time about how he put them in, and I've refused to give him the guitar back. But I actually
have you given it back to him yet, or have you still
have
got
our bollocks. Sorry,
so you've
sorry,
got a
Fletch.
new Les Paul.
That's it. But so the SC550 it's got a set of pickups in it. I wrongfully say that there's a set of Provenance pickups. They're not. They're a set of unpotted blends. Which
Unpotted blend.
Yeah, it makes sense why I thought they were really nice pickups. Because blends are my spirit animal. Yeah, well, but they're pretty much my spirit animal, aren't they?
Yeah.
And being unpotted as well, they want to scream a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that was a beautiful moment. And yeah, check the review out online. It pretty much says it about the pickups and about if the guitar's worth the upgrade. And you can check out the video if you want to know my opinions on that. I need the views, man. I need the views. But I got my first bit of YouTube trollery this week. I've really made it. I feel like I've arrived. So yeah,
you have to get some sort of troll before you've made it on a platform.
That's it. I'd suggest going over and checking out that video just for the troll as well. It's really funny. When this podcast's out as well, will the next video, which is about the Tate Effects Antares Overdrive as well. So that's
Antares.
The Antares. I did not make
Effects Antares.
I did Tate Effects. That brings me on to the final video I want to talk about this week. But yeah, before I do, the ant arse, I can't remember what I do with it, to be honest, but it's I demonstrate the clean blend, and it's a very good pedal. It's very good.
Oh, very good. Is it? It's true to you, sir. True to you.
It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, I want one. So.
Is that not the whole point?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I might say that in the video, actually, but if I don't, yeah, I want one. So I don't think there's much more that could be said about that. I mean, it almost, and I don't know if it's sacrilege saying this, but it almost makes me consider retiring the Mojo and getting an Antas. Like going real quality big boy pedal board now.
Do it. Yeah. Don't sack off the Mojo. Just create a new pedal board for the Mojo to be on, and replace one of the Mojos with the Antas. So you've still got one Mojo. So you've still got your Mojo, and then the new pedal board can get some Mojo.
There's a reason I keep you on this podcast, Matt. You've earned
to drain the budget pedal chap of all of his money.
See,
I'm working in conjunction with the Yeomans on that.
Yeah,
you are. Yeah, you're both completely bastards, but you're lovable bastards, but still bastards.
Yeah.
So, there was another Fredric Effects video come out this week, and it weren't by me. The Guitar Geek got his hands on a Raise the Dead. Did an amazing job as ever. Even more amazinger, he started the video dressed as Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, he really did put the effort in. There was lots of spooky bits in there. There was like a severed hand holding the Raise the Dead
pedal.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Go check out that video as well. But in the comments,
used to pay for everything that he spent making that video.
All of the
budget
props,
from Tobin.
My big question though is, did he have red on him?
Did he have what?
Did he have red on him?
Yes, he did have red on him. Yes.
Good. So,
yeah, I mean, the video itself was awesome, and the guitar he was using, he used his SG, which doesn't help situations, does it? Really doesn't. But in the comment section, someone put Fredric Effects.
Yes, it's spreading.
Yeah, it made me happy.
Spread it.
So,
sorry, Stuart.
Yeah, I mean, we are sorry, but we're not.
I'm pretty sure I didn't influence the person who said Fredric Effects.
No,
it's just.
I'm hoping they're a podcast listener and they are spreading the good word. But either way, it's now a thing. So let's do some news, because we're like 40 minutes into our podcast and we haven't actually mentioned anything.
Anything apart from our own.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, you guys come here for news, but listen to us. So, news. T-Rex. They're a company, like from Denmark or something, are they?
Yes. Scandinavia, anyway.
From the country of Scandinavia.
Yeah.
So
I think you're right. I think it is Denmark, but
indeed, it's okay. Well, I'll definitely do the research prior to this recording, and I'll put in the correct one there. That's not going to happen. We all know that. In fact, this entire conversation about doing that is going to stay in the podcast. So T-Rex filed for bankruptcy, almost out of the blue, which was like, whoa, shit. That's that hits home how.
There's a pun in there about dinosaurs and hitting home.
Is it? I believe, yeah.
Yeah. You got to think asteroid hitting the Earth. They died out.
Oh, let's not. It's sad times, man. Sad times.
Too soon, Anne. Too soon.
For the dinosaurs?
Too soon, yeah. So yeah, our T-Rex bankruptcy. That it almost kind of slaps us back to reality that a company as well established as T-Rex aren't
immune.
Yeah, they're not immune to the market, and I assume with the fact that we've got a glorious time for pedals at the moment with so many attainable boutique manufacturers that. The sales have got to come from somewhere, haven't they? So part of it was saying that there's declining sales. Higher import taxes in the US as well are a factor in it. But also they cite the fact that their teams were pulling in different directions, kind of creatively, and it left to a big fractured company.
Yeah, well, just on that, obviously, I bought a reverb pedal for £60 earlier this year. So they make that, but they also make the replicator, which is £900.
Yes.
So that's where you've got the kind of the diversity in production.
But I think that's kind of wise, isn't it? Aiming for the market who will buy a £60 reverb, but also aiming for a market of people who want those kind of vintage correct replications of. Yeah.
I get it. It's just they don't kind of to me seem to fit in. I understand the TC. Here's the £150. Whatever they're called, the tone print ones, and here's your £50 cheaper ones. That kind of they go together.
Yeah, they're
£60 and.
Massive, yeah.
£1,000 basically, 750, 900 quid, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And not much in between apart from some power supplies.
Yeah. There's a lot of power supplies, and it made a lot of people worry at the time that where are we going to get our power supplies from if ours break? So yeah, there was that. They filed for bankruptcy on February the 21st. So it's a little bit old news. From this, we've had a lot of NAMM get off our backs, but then almost instantly afterwards, they posted up a response to this saying that don't worry, it's not all bad news. The company's been purchased, and it's been purchased by the original founders, and I'm gonna slaughter their names. Sebastian Jensen and Lars Dahl. That sounded reasonable.
Sounded about right.
I was gonna say that's not really butchering. I was expecting you to try and pronounce things like Udegaard,
Sebastian
things like that.
Jensen and Lars Dahl. They're very Danish names, aren't they? Those, unless it's not Denmark where they're from, and then they're not Danish at all. How dare you?
But there again, we get to Danish Pete. Pete isn't very Danish, is it?
His surname's like Honoré, isn't it?
Yeah, Honoré.
So
which just sounds more Mexican than Danish.
Honoré. It depends how you pronounce it, really, doesn't it? If you pronounce it with a mustache, then we're definitely talking Mexican territory.
Oh dear.
So there was talk of another kind of replication of a vintage technology coming from T-Rex before this kicked off, and potentially with the new old owners, they could see a revival of this. So that's the Binton Echo Rec.
Oh yeah.
So apparently they've got something that's derived from that, and that might see production. So maybe we get to see Echo Rec 2. I don't know.
Or whatever they're going to call it. Maybe they call it an Echo Rex.
Well, hey!
Staying on brand.
Oh, Echo Rectum, I think I'd go for.
I mean, that's definitely the Fret Talk version, isn't it? The Echo Rectum.
Rectum?
I'm pretty sure we call it the Echoing Rectum.
Yeah, that's it. Cavernous Rectum, yeah.
Fucking hell.
You got to go with the brand, haven't you? We can't.
Yeah.
Can't wimp out now. So
that's it now. You're gonna have to make a bloody echo pedal, aren't you?
They're far too complicated. There's more than like 5 components in those.
Just do what everybody else does and just rehouse somebody else's pedal.
So you just get a Behringer pedal and rehouse it. That sounds like a lot more effort than I'm willing to put in. I might just draw a dick on a standard Behringer pedal and say it's the BudgetPedalChap modded.
Yeah, just respray it or something.
And that's it.
Not even that. Just
draw a dick. Yeah.
Cross out whatever the word is. Just draw
dick.
a penis on it.
Yeah, Echo Dick.
And then stick a tuner on top, and there you go. You're all right, aren't you?
Yeah, if you stick a tuner on it, it's innovation. I've been told.
Yeah, just get a polytune and just do a one-off.
That's it. Fuck a polytune. I'd get a polytune clip and just like clip it on top of it.
Not even fucking that. Just get a fucking cheap 50p one off Amazon.
That's it.
Clip it to one of the knobs.
That's it.
I've got a moving tuner.
I think we've
innovative.
I think we may have derailed this train a little bit. Let's plonk it back on the tracks. So we've got a company who were at the Birmingham Guitar Show, and every time I see them, I mean to go over and like check out their stuff, but I never did. Fredric Effects, they've released 3 new pedals, and they come in those crazy like vintage wedge boxes. So kind of vintage vibes, awesome. So the first one is definitely something that I'm gonna butcher. It's called the Verzer. It sounds like I'm drunk and I'm trying to say something else. So it's based on the Bomb Trick Verzerer, which is an East German pedal, which was the only one I am to believe.
Ja, sie hast ein Gitarrpedal.
Das ist ein Mullsack. Answers on a postcard. Yeah.
Das ist mein Gut.
So yeah, the original was a little bit tricky to say the least. So it had adjustment, but the adjustment were what we call trim pots, which essentially have to be adjusted using a screwdriver.
Whee.
So yeah, that's. You turn up to your gig with your East German pedal and your screwdriver, and you'd be away. So it's a little bit of it's like a distortion fuzz kind of thing. However, it sounds like it's dying. It sounds almost exclusively like it is dying.
I mean, it's East German. It survived quite a while.
It's quite a cool sound, to be honest. It's pretty cool. So you've got a tone control which goes from very bass heavy to almost like really tightly focused treble, which again adds to that like nasal brokenness. It's got a density control, which is the gain, which goes up to ridiculous levels. It's got a bias control, so essentially allowing you to break the transistors, but in a controlled way. So you can starve them of the voltage required to power them properly, which then allows kind of sputtery, naughtiness.
Yeah.
And then the final control, and this is a control that is on another one of the Fredric pedals as well, which is the input level. And the way he describes it is that it's you can set how hot the how hot the input is. So if you've got like a Strat, for example, it's not going to drive something as hard as a Les Paul, because there's obviously more output in a humbucker than there is a Strat single coil.
Yeah.
So you
Makes sense.
can kind of tweak that to suit. So you could have a Strat, but then be driving the absolute bollocks off it. This is not your everyday fuzz. Like I say, I think I've got my description of the sound was crapping out speaker, like in an interesting and musical way, but like almost like a destructive speaker, and then dying battery sound. So that's the kind of thing you're looking for, and it's got a really weird name. So the is
Are there any vowels in that at all?
Yeah, there's lots of E's. Ver. Right,
okay.
There's
I was hearing basically you just a V with lots of R's and then a Z.
That's almost the sound that it makes.
That's probably why it's called that.
There we go.
Nothing to do with German.
Detectives, tone detectives.
Way.
I'm feeling like a Netflix series here. Tone detectives. I think we could do that.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Cool. So Netflix, get at us. Just hit us up.
Yeah.
Utility percolator Mark II. So based on the harmonic percolator, which is a bit of a cult pedal. However, this one uses higher gain, lower leakage Russian germanium transistors. So good ones. I believe low leakage is a good thing. Because
let's say yes.
I mean, leakage is never looked on favourably, is it? It just conjures completely horrible imagery.
It does. So let's say that yes.
Yeah.
Low leakage, vintage germanium transistors means Goodera parts.
So I've actually asked Stuart Tate about this question. What does this term mean? And he's explained it to me in a perfect way multiple times, almost like you'd explain it to a 5-year-old. And he's explained it perfectly, and I never remember. So sorry, Stuart. I should know. I should know better. Shame on me. Shame. Yeah, I'm not walking naked through a street having people pelt stuff at me. Game of Thrones is on soon. That's what reminded me of that. Low.
Cannot fucking wait.
Indeed, yeah. Tits and dragons is what they call it. Tits and dragons.
Yeah. With a little bit of death.
Yeah. Lots of cutting. Low pass filter removes the high end hiss that the original had, which is always good. No one likes hiss. Added ring modulator. So you've got a switchable ring modulator, which it says adds octave overtones, but it adds more of a kind of glitchy top end to you. So it makes it even crazier. But it's also got a diode clipping switch, which goes from silicon, which is my writing's terrible. It says gravy. No, it's not gravy. Silicon diodes, which are slightly more crunchy. The germanium ones, which are slightly smoother, and they're what the original ones sound like.
Okay, so the original is silicon, are they?
The originals are germanium.
Oh, right, okay.
And you also got the option of no clipping diodes, which then obviously allows higher volumes.
Headroom.
Yeah, because it's not being the signal's not being clipped there. So yeah, that's like, and again in these crazy wedge enclosures. So that's pretty cool. Both of those pedals so far 140 quid, which not horrible prices for like handmade UK stuff. The final one, which potentially my favourite, the Dresden Synth Fuzz Mark II. So it's a dual octave fuzz, 1 octave down and 1 octave up. The new version, the Mark II, has got a clean blend. It's also got the input gain control, so that you've got that kind of pickup simulation of like drivey pickups versus not drivey pickups. And then I've got fat sound essentially. Because with the multiple octaves, I mean the octave down just gives it like a really chunky sound. But the both octaves and the blend of the standard signal as well, it begs you to do big old nasty riffs.
Yeah, the way fuzz should be.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it encourages you to just be like big, chunky, aggressive. You know, those kind of ace riffs that you think of when you think of fuzz.
Yeah, so it coaxes childishness out of you, which I think is exactly how fuzz should be.
Yeah.
So that's all from Fredric Effects. I think what I'm going to do probably is have a look further into Fredric stuff, because I believe that there's the absolutely massive catalogue over at Fredric Effects, and I think I'm interested. I know our friend Josh had a zombie clone.
Yeah.
And he said that was wicked as well. So definitely need to check that.
I might check one out.
And then our final piece of news today is from a company called Crazy Tube Circuits, which I'd never heard of before, but who knows? And it's the pedal called the Limelight. So again, fuzz. It's based on the Maestro fuzz, which ended up inspiring the Tone Bender. So we're talking vintage fuzz. And it's got 3 controls. It's got your volume and your gain, which are standard, but it's also got a beam control, which is bias essentially. So it's got 3 germanium transistors, which you can alter the bias of on the fly. So being based on the Maestro, you're talking kind of, rather than it being like grainy and aggressive, it's very smooth fuzz. But also being vintage fuzz, they're doing it in a vintage way as well. So the connection is ground positive.
Right.
So
who's got one of those on their power supply, like just already?
I know not. I know not.
I'm pretty sure everything I has is a negative center pin.
Yeah.
Just your standard connection literally for everything. And I know there's other things that come with my power supplies, and they leave with the box for the power supply.
Yeah. So I assume that's what some of those is for, that you get. Crazy pedals for the crazy ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've like I say, I've never used any of them, so. To be honest with you, I've probably got some from one of the 8 power supplies I've got at this point. I've probably got one somewhere, but it wouldn't be labelled, and it would probably look very similar to a 9-volt negative centre pin. So yeah, I'd probably just fuck a pedal up by accidentally plugging the wrong thing in.
Oh, I very much almost did that the other week. Yeah, I've got a new circuit tester, which is great. So you can test your circuits before you put them in an enclosure, so you know if your circuit's working. Great bit of kit.
Yep.
First time I went to plug it in, instead of plugging the 18-volt adapter into my power supply, which then converts it into multiple 9-volt outs, I plugged that directly into the into the tester. Fortunately, the tester didn't do anything with that because it didn't have a circuit in it. However, if I would have put a circuit in that, boom,
just set it on fire.
Yeah, something would have exploded. I noticed before I plugged my pedal in.
And you're very glad that you did.
Yeah, fortunately.
Yeah, I've come close myself because the phaser that I've got on my board, I can't even remember what the brand is.
Yeah, the X5.
X5, that's it. That's 18 volt, and the little connector comes out every now and again because I like rearranging my pedal board pretty much weekly.
I can see where this is going.
And you don't bother. It's exactly the same as it's just a negative center pin. But it looks exactly the same as the one that goes into the pedal next to it.
It's supercharged.
And
you need to put a colour on it, like colour the top in or something.
I was this close to plugging it into my 250 pound analog man chorus. And I went, I should probably check that this is the right one.
Yep.
And I checked and it wasn't the right one. And I went, I am so glad that I checked that.
Get some electrician's tape around it at the top.
I need to do something like that because otherwise,
you're gonna
bearing in
fuck
mind
up
that obviously phase and chorus sit next to each other on a pedal board because that's just the right way to do it.
Yeah, that's the way God intended that.
Yeah, so I don't want to plug 18 volts into an analog band pedal because that's rather expensive.
Yeah, that would be an expensive
mistake.
Blunder, that would, wouldn't it? And I think that is probably where we're going to end it for today, with an expensive blunder. So, if you want to catch us online, you go into the Facebook group, which is Fredric Podcast. You can find it. It's in the show notes. Check it out. If you want to catch me personally, I am on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube /BudgetPedalChap for most of them. YouTube, your guess is as good as mine. Matt, you do the Bad Bookers podcast every week or at least other week?
I mean, every week at this point. I've not missed a day since like November at this point, so yeah.
That's how it started with us, wasn't it?
It was, and yeah. And, like, I think I've missed about 3 podcasts in the last 60.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost up at the same as me. So
close. I'll never quite attain that level, but
no, I don't know. I might have a week off one day.
I'll still make you fucking edit it because I haven't got any idea about that shit.
Yeah, like on holiday or something, sending me some files. Edit this, please.
Edit, please, needs to be done.
Yeah, it needs to be done by tomorrow. Shit. So yeah, you do the Bad Bookers podcast. You also do Twitch. You do Twitter. You do Instagram. They're all heel_MattQ.
Yeah. And yeah, just if you want to know anything about the podcast, the other podcast, just go to the Bad Bookers Twitter or my Twitter, which links to the Bad Bookers Twitter. Just
fantastic.
We've got a website and everything now. So
Ayrton, you are with the Sin Circus at Facebook, isn't it?
Yep.
And yeah, go check out if you are local to Ayrton, go check out some of those shows. The Sin Circus are pretty fucking good, despite Ayrton's best efforts.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, just usually carry me. It's fine.
Hey,
I know how that feels.
Yeah, so someone's got to be carried in the band, hasn't
there? Yeah. It's usually the bassist. But
that's it. If they're not driving the van, what are they doing? So yeah, I mean, as always, I extend my thanks to you listeners, not only for subscribing and listening, but also for getting this far. So yeah, well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. From myself, it will be a goodbye And good night for this week. Tatty bye, y'all.
Bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt. Way.
Bye, everyone.
Ta-da.
Bye, everybody.
Guten bye.
Wait, that's some more German in there.
Guten bye.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guten Abend is good. I think that's good afternoon, and Guten Nicht is good night.
I don't know. We're not a German podcast. We're not even
multilingual. That's what we are. Multilingual. Au revoir.
cunning linguist, as they say.
Yes. Cunning linguists.
Cunning linguists.
That's something I had to go for that shit, lads. That was so.
Sometimes you got to do it. I mean.
Turtle was picking out its shell.
Hello.